Hot Cares Christmas, spreading joy through Joburg on Hot 1027.
Hot 1027, Joburg's best old school in R&B. It's Hot Cares Christmas. And today we're talking about a group of guys who go down and help people in Warden during the busiest times of the year. That area is synonymous for accidents, Van Reenen's Pass.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. That N3, that section of the N3, Van Reenen's Pass, is notorious for terrible accidents. And the problem is it's quite remote. So it's not like you can get emergency services. They're out there quickly. Now, the team you're talking about, the email that we got from Peter de Kock, says that they go approximately 5 times a year. That's around the peak times. Obviously, Easter and Christmas is obviously a very big part of people's commute to and from home to go and be with family for Christmas. And they speak about the small, close-knit team of highly qualified paramedics as well as a trauma doctor that go and assist because obviously the volume of accidents is really, really high. And they've Peter speaks about them even performing surgeries on the side of the road while they wait for the helicopters and the helivacs and the trauma people to be able to come on site. So it's a vital, vital service that they're offering on the side of the road there.
Also goes on to say that they have to stay in like pretty dingy hotels because they just don't have the money. Which is not great. We have Nick Dolman, who's one of the people who goes out on these trips. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, guys.
Yes, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you guys?
Good, thank you. We got your details from a gentleman called Peter de Kock. He wrote to us about the incredible work that you guys do on the N3, the rescue team on the N3. Tell us about the work that you've been doing in that area.
Wow, thank you, guys. Yes, we've been working there for many years. My first trip was in around 2004, and we just did ad hoc work, once or twice a year. But we've been going there consistently since about 2010. We're a volunteer rescue team made up of paramedics, advanced life support paramedics, rescue technicians. We have a doctor on our team as well as a trauma counselor. Okay. And we travel to the N3 when it's busy. So like this time of the year, a lot of people are on the road. Unfortunately, that means there's a bit more risk. And we work in the profession, and this is our way of giving back.
It's a great thing to do because there are so many accidents in that particular area, especially at Christmas time.
Unfortunately, that is true. And that's why we go. There's a lot more cars on the road than normal. There are existing emergency services that try their best. But when you have increases of thousands of cars per hour, it just puts excessive strain on the existing system. So what we try to do is, we work with them. We can be based between the small towns. So, if there's an incident, we add to their ability to help, but also we reduce the response times. It's very critical to get to an emergency as quickly as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you mentioned that it's a team of volunteers that goes down, and obviously you have to carry all your own costs, accommodation for you to get there. How long are you able to stay down and assist, and how are you able to fund all of it?
That's one of our biggest challenges. We are a small team. Like I said, this is something we're passionate about, and we don't talk about it really. We're not on social media. This is our give back, but that's our biggest challenge, is to arrange funds. And we're there as long as we can be, depending on how many team members are available. But we aim to go over all the busy days. So we'll be there now for the Christmas trips and the New Year return, that sort of thing.
Okay.
It must be quite emotional as well when you deal with a bad accident.
That is the most difficult part of what we do. Most of our team members are professionals we work in the industry, but there is a difference. People don't understand. They say, well, you see these horrible things every day. Why is this different?
Yeah.
And the answer is, in a normal day-to-day, it's very seldom the whole family that's in the car that's involved in an accident.
Sure.
And going down on holiday, it's almost always the whole family.
Yeah.
So the dynamics change, and then you've got mom or dad or one of the kids that are injured, and it's quite sad, and it's emotional for us as well. It puts a lot of strain on the team.
So you've been doing this for about 15 odd years, and it's been really difficult for you to continue servicing these people because of the lack of funds. Is that the kind of prospect that you're looking at now, Nick?
That's about it in a nutshell. COVID changed a lot of things. We've been very fortunate in the past. We've had big companies who did support us, and they've also had their own challenges. So, at the moment, we do have a funding challenge, but we do the best that we can.
Yeah. And what do those costs look like? I mean, as you say, it's only these two kind of big peak seasons that you go through, but what is the cost and what does it cover?
So our biggest costs are our fuel, our food, accommodation, toll gates, that sort of stuff. Those are the biggest costs. We try and look after the team members so that they don't have to incur their own costs. They're already sometimes taking time off work,
Right.
leave, they're spending time away from their family. So, but those are by far our biggest costs. We've got other costs that add up also, medical disposables, but they're not as bad. We need to maintain our equipment. We've got professional equipment that needs to go to professional companies for servicing and maintenance and that sort of thing.
Well, hats off to you. You do amazing work with your colleagues, and we're heading into the peak season now, and it's going to be busy and, of course, dangerous. The N3 is not a great place. Therefore, Hot Cares would like to help you, Nick.
That's wonderful news. Thank you very much.
We would like to cover the cost of your very own AED. I know listeners are going, what's that? That's an automated external defibrillator machine.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. That's a critical part of any life-saving equipment.
And not only that, the donation to cover the costs of all of you over the festive period, a total value of 50,000 Rand.
Oh, wow. That is incredible. Well, thank you to the team and thank you to the listeners. It's great to be able to help, and we'd love it if when they see us on the side of the roads, hoot and wave and drive safely, please, everybody.
Well, thank you for the work that you've been doing servicing the public. You those angels in the shadows, as you say, that you don't scream and shout about it, but you're out there saving lives and saving families. And so we're very grateful. Hats off to you, as Tony said. Have a safe Christmas season, and of course this time you can do it kind of without the worry of the cost of it. So please keep on keeping on. We thank you.